Okay. So I just wanted to go live a little bit because I haven't really covered this whole. Ooh, look at my breasts. They looking. Ooh, okay, that's not what the topic is today. Today, darling, we got to talk about this battle because I haven't fully covered it. And it was just a proud moment. Ooh, I got to get a napkin because I can't be spilling shit on my table. So, of course, I had to get this cup because the Jada Kiss, I keep saying the Jada Kiss, they are the fucking LOX. Collective, the LOX. And DIPSET battle was so near and dear to my heart. As a true hip hop head, I was just too proud. It was just a moment. It was for the fucking culture. It was so needed. It was so exciting to me. And some people will talk their shit and say what they say about, oh, it was, very subpar. I've heard different things. But for a real, and I like to call myself that, a real hip hop head, somebody that grew up and came up in the era where the LOX was fucking popping. I mean, not to say that they're not anymore, but to remember when they first fucking hit the scene and just was on top of their shit and just everywhere. I'm talking about even fucking shiny suit days, to see them transition out of that. And then, the whole D-Block shit. Like, I'm a fucking fan for real. Like, that shit was dope as fuck. And that's always been me. Like, from the time I can remember, I've always been into music, into rap, just R&B, reggae, and definitely hip hop. And them is my niggas. I'm a true diehard Wu-Tang fan. As you can see, they the greatest rap group to ever do the shit. But we gonna say Wu-Tang for another segment. But you team them up in a battle against DIPSET. It was like all of the hype and the excitement around the shit was like crazy. Like, DIPSET was a fucking movement, son. So, I gave LOX their shine. Now let me get on DIPSET. Well, I knew I was tuning in because it was no way I wasn't going to watch some shit like that and not consider myself part of the hip hop culture. Like, come on, the LOX and DIPSET? And I know some of these young kids was like, who? What? But for New York, and I'm from upstate New York, Rochester to be exact. Very proud of it. It was phenomenal because I can remember, what I'm saying, it's the same, just like the LOX, DIPSET hitting the scene, shit. I fucked with Cam way back from SDE. Like, I could not wait for this shit. Like, are you kidding me? Now these niggas getting ready to go on tour? But let's just get more into the battle. I had to say that coming into the battle, for whatever reason, my spirit was already kind of riding with the LOX. I can't necessarily explain why, because again, I'm saying this from the, like, off the top, off the dickhead. Like, I fuck with both of the groups, like, for real. I'm definitely a whole real ass fan of the LOX. I would say I'm more of a fan of the LOX than DIPSET, but I don't feel like I'm biased because I fuck with both of them. But for some reason, I was already coming in just like, yo, the LOX about to eat these niggas full. So we're already kind of having that in my, spirit. That's what my energy was. I feel like I wasn't the only one probably thinking that. Other motherfuckers came in with that same kind of energy. And I think that shit just had them niggas dominated. Like, they took over from start to fucking finish, son. If you did not see the DIPSET and LOX versus battle, and you care anything about hip-hop culture and music and just even what's fucking trending and what people are talking about, it would behoove you to check it out because it was some shit to see. So again, from start to finish, you had the LOX up there. Even the way they came out, them niggas was introduced. They had their little shit. They came out. 3 of them. Dolo. Like, what's up? That's it. Then DIPSET finally arrives to the stage. And I'm going to do my best to, because like I said, I came in for the LOX already. I don't want to seem like I'm giving them more shine than the other ones. But I gotta, you know what I'm saying, call a spade a spade. Like, the way they came out and then how they even set the shit off. Their fucking first song, fuck you. If you hope we wouldn't make it, fuck you. Bruh, the shit was everything for the culture. Like, everything. I am not gonna miss this tour. So, from my understanding, they're going to be in Atlanta, which is where I am, on the 16th of September. And then they're going to be in Houston on the 25th of September. And I may or may not be in Houston. I'm just saying, I can't put all my business out there like that. But I'm just saying. My baby up there vacuuming. I'm so proud of her. But anyways, so I gotta see this. I gotta see it. I gotta see it live. I don't give a fuck about what nobody's saying in terms of them being washed up. They, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got shit popping right now. That shit is for the birds, son. Because we talking about real lyrics. We talking about beats. We talking about niggas we talking about some kings. We talking about some real gods. We talking about some men that was on stage and was just doing their thing. DIPSET, I'm sorry, they did fall short in a lot of categories. But it was still very entertaining. And for that shit to be in the garden, like, it don't get no better. And I've heard a little birdie, you know, some people that I know that's, you know, in the city was like, yo, the energy there that was like there. Fallon Finesse was supposed to be there. It's okay, because I will be at the tour. I will see the shit. I gotta set my tea. This is some good tea, y'all. Good after work tea. So yeah, the battle was just everything. It was just real lyricism. It was MCing. It was readiness, preparedness, because you could tell, like, even before hearing the, you know, the aftermath and the interviews from like different members, like especially from the LOX side, saying shit like they really prepared for that shit, and you could tell they was ready. Them niggas was so in sync. And then what really got me was when the nigga Jadakiss said, why is these niggas rapping over their music? Like, niggas could have stayed in the car and listened to this shit. Like, I felt like I was at a real concert. Like, he's so right. And that's the shit that's been like getting me with, like, over the years, the last few, like, you know, pre-COVID shit that I've been to and shows and shit like that. That is the thing that sticks out for me, because again, I really am a part of this hip hop culture. And the first time I ever went to like a real live show concert, I probably was maybe 14 or 15 years old, at the Rochester Memorial. And that was what it was about. Like, rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? They was, and then the crowd, you know, is saying the words behind them, like it's real, like, performing, versus the fucking music being played, the DJ is playing the shit, and then every other word the artist is saying that, you know, that just, it kind of takes away from, you know, just the energy of it, you know what I mean? And the LOX show up and fucking showed out. Like, them niggas knew all the fucking words. They was in sync with each other. It was mad dope. I'm sorry. The fact that it was just them three and it was like 100 fucking Harlem niggas on the stage with DIPSET, all of that. Like, the fact that they was in the garden, like, it was just so fucking dope to me. I'm still on a high from it. Like, leading up to the show, I was, of course, in my bag. So Occasionally I was on some DIPSET radio. Occasionally I was on some LOX radio. But I was just listening to the shit. But just on a regular, you could catch me listening to that kind of shit. Anyways, like, I'm still listening to mad 90s hip hop. Like, at any time you can catch fucking Only Built for Cuban Links playing at my house or in my car. You can catch me listening to fucking Mobb Deep the Infamous. You can fucking catch me listening to fucking AZ Do or Die. Like, I listen to shit like that still right now. To this day. I'm getting hyped now. Y'all, my tea good? But anyway, I'm just saying, this is just a short little video. I got to go back to my Instagram page and get live with my girl because we got some other business to cover. But it may be a part 2 to this because I feel like the momentum that has been built around this whole shit, it's more shit I got to talk about. So y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and check out what your girl Fallon Finesse got to say, because I'll be saying some shit. And I'll be saying what I mean, and I'll be meaning what I say. Peace.